Welcome to everyone, guys. It's time to rock and roll now. Yeah, now it's time to rock and roll. We're picking with the last minute picks and predictions, and this time I'm gonna give you my thoughts, my opinions on this upcoming card, and needless to say, Needless to say that this is going to be a high-level matchups, night of high-level matchups. I'm going with Stefan Jäger for the first bout. I'm going to check all the way like Stefan Jäger. Yeah, Jäger to win. Jäger to win for -130. Jäger inside the distance. I'm going to give you my picks, then we're going to chit chat. Yes, it's going to be Jäger inside the distance. Jäger, chaotic Yoshi is rare. Jäger submission. I like to see Jäger inside the distance for +350. That's going to be Jäger inside the distance. Yeah, for +350. Then the next, the next one that I like. Jäger used to be an underdog, not an under anymore. Corey Mckenna versus Miranda Granger. Fight goes the distance. So Mckenna versus Granger. Fight goes the distance. -255. Mckenna decision. Yeah, it could be also Miranda Granger, but Mckenna decision is going to be -110. I don't know. Like Mckenna decision could be -110. If you want to fish for the upset, Granger could work. Maybe decision. I predict a tough matchup. I didn't bet on this one. The only logical bet on this one might be Miranda Granger. Like the only logical is fight goes the distance. That's the only logical thing that's going to work. But it's like a 50-50 fight, really. So needless to say that it's a really 50-50 fight to me. Then the next one is going to be Jason Witt versus Josh Quinlan, and I see Josh Quinlan winning, like Quinlan to win -245, and I have Quinlan KO TKO. See Quinlan with a finish like KO TKO. +110. That's okay. Quinlan to win KO TKO round 2. That could also work. For this fight, I do think that there is a level difference between the two. I really think there is a level difference between the two fighters. And for me, Quinlan should be a massive favorite for a reason, definitely. I see him as a massive favorite for a reason, and I think odds are kinda on point. I explained that in every single video. But just know, in case you don't, everything happens for a reason. Yeah, my friend Otis, he wears this cap like this, but that's his trademark. I'm gonna wear it like this. Anyway, the next fight is the battle between Brian Battle and Takashi Sato. Battle didn't look good at the weigh-in. Sato looked good. There's a level between the two. Now I'm going... Sato to win +240. Sato to win +240. And definitely have to say, like Brian Battle, if you want to go with Brian Battle, even Brian Battle decision is not going to bring the greatest value in the world. Like they say there is a difference between the two. Well, maybe there is, but I'm staying away from betting this one. Even if we say battle decision, +120. Yeah, battle decision doesn't offer good value. It's something that irritates me pretty much because I was expecting a better value for this. And also, I'm saying that he didn't look good at the weigh-in, but again, anything is possible. Really much anything is possible, and anything is possible here, I got to say. So the next fight, I'm pretty much open-minded and looking forward, is going to be going to be the battle between Eric Gonzalez and Terence Mckinney. I play this fight doesn't go the distance. I bet on this. Makini versus Gonzales no distance plus 6-5 minus 650. Then we're gonna go Makini to win round 1 KO TKO. That's the only logical thing that perfectly makes sense. The only thing that perfectly makes sense. Može, ne mora sad je okay. The only thing that perfectly makes sense, I don't know, I don't see Mckinney's like KO TKO makes sense to me, and also needless to say that Mckinney KO TKO round 1, he will try to fish for the finish. Mckinney KO TKO round 1 plus 215 plus 215. Makini KO TKO plus 120 also gonna bring you good value in this fight. The next one is, but I bet on no distance. I kind of have a fear, man. Michal Alexichuk versus Sam Alvey. Michal to win. Michal to win minus 600. Alvey meets the scale. Michal KO TKO round 2. I think it's gonna be round 2 stoppage, but again, Sam Alvey didn't look good at the weigh-in. He didn't hit the scale, and that's something I pretty much can't ignore. Alexichuk to win round 2. Alexichuk TKO KO round 2 plus 540. That's something I can't ignore, and I really can't ignore this. I also bet on Alexichuk to win straight, and I'm not going to ignore this fact. Also, needless to say, this is an amazing way to go for both of these guys. And me, personally, I do think Alexichuk should win this one. Not gonna say easily, but anything literally aside of an easy win could have been a surprise. So that's how I see it. And the next fight I'm gonna discuss about here is going to be the combat between Ariane Lipski and Priscilla Cachoeira. Lipski missed weight, as well as you've seen. So, okay, Cachoeira to win plus 155. Cachoeira decision. I'm gonna go with Cachoeira. Ariane Lipski missed weight. She looked pretty much terrible. Maybe she's in a period, I don't know, but such things happen. So, fight goes the distance, probably yes. Cachoeira to win. Cachoeira decision plus 300. Yes, plus 300 sounds like a pretty much a decent value. And if you're going to ask me about this fight, I can only tell you 2 words. Ariane Lipski was not on point. And when you're not on point for something like that, it means that you're no pro. You can't be professional with that kind of behavior. And that's something that kind of makes me angry, In that aspect of the game, you're a professional. You must hit the scale. There is no room for excuses, for mistakes, for such things. It's simply not acceptable. Such things cannot be accepted, and you must be aware that weighing misses. This is not modern anymore. You can't do it. So I am heavily against those weighing misses, and I can't support a fighter who misses the scale. If you don't want to risk in this one, if you want less risk, maybe go with Ariane Lipski versus Priscilla Cachoeira. Fight goes the distance if you want less risk in that fight. But I think Cachoeira going to win. That's like, I'm even thinking of maybe putting some money tomorrow on Cachoeira. I'm really thinking of that option. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to do it, maybe not, but I'm telling you that I'm really thinking of that option also. I didn't bet on this yet, but maybe I'm gonna put some money on it. Then Augusto Sakai versus Sergey Spivak. Over 1.5. Fight starts round 3. I like this. Sakai versus Spivak. Fight starts round 3 plus 100. I really like this odd. Spivak to win round 3. I see Spivak via late finish. But Sakai is very dangerous within 3 rounds, so it can be Spivak via late finish. How much is Spivak wins in round 3 plus hello Dev plus 800. Spivak to win via late finish. Spivak round 1, you say, okay, no props, whatever. Then the next one, that's how I see it, but we'll see. Brogan Walker, Juliana Miller. Oh, can't pick a side in that one. I don't know. Walker is the underdog. Let's say Walker to win plus 100. How are you doing, man? Walker to win. Walker decision. No. Miller versus Walker. Fight goes the distance. Minus 340. I don't know, Walker decision, but this is really 50-50 fight. These girls are evenly matched, so just ignore this. Really, when I don't know who to pick, I pick underdog, and this is really a tricky fight, so I don't know. How much is Miller decision? I'm staying away from this one. I'm really staying away from this one. Miller by decision plus Walker by decision. I don't know, man. So much tricky fight. Let me see. Walker decision. Plus 130. Fuck. Plus 130. Walker decision. Shit, man. Plus 130 for Walker decision. Very much of a shitty odd, but I know, guys. Shitty odd. Very shitty odd. I can't bring you better value. I really think these two girls are gonna go the distance, and we can only lie to each other, and I don't want to lie to my diehard fans. I really love all of you, and I don't know what else to play here. What else makes sense in this bout? I didn't bet on this one for a reason, for a massive reason, and I don't even think of betting on this one. So the next one is going to be Madusman versus Zach Paulga. Now you're going to say that I'm crazy. And I understand why you say that. Guess what? Usman to win plus 225. Usman decision. We had some fishing for the underdog. Now you're going to say I'm crazy. Okay, I am. I confess I am. I'm just being honest. Fight goes decision. Usman decision plus 650. And fight goes the distance. How much is fight goes the distance? Fight goes the distance. Plus 110. Okay, decent value. Can this be a boring matchup? Well, it depends. It depends on which way this one is going to go. I really have no idea which way is this going to go. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm unsure how Usman is going to open, because if Paulga rocks him early on, he might start teeing him off on the feet. I'll put 350 euros on pounds on a 3-fight parlay. Luke, Michal, and Virgil Ortiz Jr. to win. Good luck with that. Luke, I bet on Luke and I bet on Alexichuk, so we have same bets. And I also bet. I didn't bet on boxing. I also bet on no distance. Terence Mckinney versus Eric Gonzalez. Unfortunately, I don't have more bets, but I'm thinking of putting a little money on Priscilla Cachoeira. Just thinking of putting a little money because Lipski missed weight. She looked pretty much terrible. Good luck with your parlay. We have same picks aside of Virgil Ortiz Jr. I didn't bet on boxing, but I bet on Luki and Michal too. So I hope this will come to fruition. Yeah, I bet on Luki to win. I already told you that. But Luki was Luki minus 90 to win. Luki was minus 170, just to know. I have Luki in my parlay. Parlay. I'm only playing straight picks, but I bet on Luki. Sorry, my mistake. Parlay. I don't play parlays, but parlays are very riskier, but they can bring you more money. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm doing this because I love this, because this is the greatest sport in the world, and I simply can't imagine how would my life look without the greatest sport in the world. So this is like to have fun and to enjoy. Next, I bet on him at minus 175. The line has moved. Minus 190 here, but at my bookie, minus 200. Okay. Guess what? Minus 200. That's already underestimation of Neil. I think Neil is going to lose, but man, come on. This is pure underestimation. And thanks God I caught, what is chance of Usman, Sakai, and Silva winning? Usman, solid chance. Sakai, well, listen, Sakai, I didn't bet on that fight because I'm scared of Sakai's victory. So 45% Sakai. Usman Paulga is 50-50 to me. Silva, I don't know. For Silva, I'm unsure. Really unsure. Silva can win via decision. If you're asking me about Mayra Bueno Silva, if she wins, it has to be via decision. Maybe 40% to her, so you can recalculate. Usman to win is heavy. He's heavy underdog, but I think that fight could turn ugly if Usman wrestles. So there is a chance, not quite a big, but there is. I mean, it's not off parlay. Your parlay is not off, if you know what I mean. It's not off, but it doesn't have many chances. Doesn't have great chances for the victory, but like Sakai is good in 3-rounders. If it was a 5-round, I would say bet against Sakai, but this is 3-rounder and I didn't bet on that fight, so there is a chance, not quite a big, but yes, there is, I say. Let me see. Main event of the evening, Jamal Hill versus Moreto Santos. Hill to win. Minus 3-0. I need something good. If this turns into a snooze fest, let me see. Ooh, look at this odd, baby. Look at this odd. Look at this, baby. I love this. You're right, not a good chance, but hoping underdog card. There is a chance. Listen, Usman, it depends on how is it going to develop. For example, if Usman tries to wrestle and keeps wrestling Paulga, he might win via decision. I don't see him winning via KO, though. Sakai depends, really. Sakai could turn the fight ugly, too. Can go the distance. If it goes the distance, it could be trouble for Spivak. Silva to win. If she wins, gonna win via decision, so there is a chance of it. That's how I see it, at least. That's at least how I see that coming. And also to say that, yeah, there is a chance. There is pretty much a solid chance of that fight winning. Now you're gonna ask me about my round robin picks. Round robin, let me see. But they fucked me up because there are no underdogs. There are no much underdogs on this card, and all the underdogs turned favorites right now. So I'll have to improvise. Usman plus 225. Walker plus 20 plus 100. I'll have to improvise. Priscilla. Okay. I can improvise. Plus 155. Sato plus 240. I mean, you don't have to be right, but like if you're right for 2 events, you're gonna have a plus value here, so not quite a good chance, but I'm saying odds are pretty much high here, so there is a solid chance. Like it really depends, but there is a solid chance of earning the victory. There is pretty much a solid chance, and it quite depends, It pretty much quite depends, and I wanna say if I was you, yeah. Can we hope for an underdog card? Technically, yes. It's not impossible, but are we going to see underdog card? That's a whole different juice. That's a whole different level we are discussing about. Most confident picks. Most confident picks. It's time for Asian to win big again in Sato. Yeah, man, Battle didn't look good at the win, but he might recover until tomorrow. Most confident picks. Michal to win. Makini versus Gonzales, no distance. And not that confident in Loki, I'll be honest. I'm more confident in Queen 1. Maybe Queen 1. Loki number 4, but I didn't bet on Queen 1. So, just to know, I didn't bet on Queen 1. I bet on Loki, didn't bet on Queen 1, but I give more and more chances to Queen 1 as it advances and as the line closes in. So, technically, pretty much staying pretty much off when it comes to those parlays, picks, and yeah, I told you which are my bets. Looks like a good parlay. Yeah, Michal to win, Mckinney versus Gonzales, no distance. I bet on Michal to win, I bet on Mckinney, Gonzales, no distance, and I bet on Luki to win. I didn't bet on other fights. I'm thinking of putting some money on Cachoeira, on Priscilla Cachoeira, but I'm just thinking. I'm not going to say maybe I'm going to do it tomorrow, maybe not, but I will let you know tomorrow. I'm still thinking because Lipski looked terrible at the weigh-in. She missed the scale, and she is pretty much in a bad mood. She might be in a period, so she might be more irritated. When somebody is more irritant, this brings more chances of a potential knockout victory, or she might guess out earlier. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm thinking of putting some money on Priscilla Cachoeira. Maybe she's going to be more aggressive, and when you're more aggressive, you're more open to counter punches. When you're super open to counter punches, girls like Cachoeira might actually intercept your violent attacks with takedown offense, and that's the area where she could look for the opening or the potential finishing. That's how I see it coming, and I'm thinking of putting some money on her. I'm again, just to wear it as like Jamal. Again, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but tomorrow I'm going to let you know. So just to know. I'm thinking of it, and that's actually all I have to say. But now let's chit chat. Let's chit chat. Let's see how everything plays out. I'm not going to put chapters in this one, as I'm currently not. I'm not at my home. I'm having a lot of obligations. Sato, Cachoeira, and Usman can hit. Thinking about it. Sato concerns me. Yeah, I understand. I understand completely. Battle was a bit, but yeah, Battle has excellent wrestling and he fought some high-level guys. So, yeah, Sato concerns me too. This is the great reason to concern. Also, Cachoeira doesn't concern me much. Usman is a 50-50 fight. I mean, Paulga is a super heavy favorite, maybe because he is more well-rounded. But I'm telling you, if Usman wrestles, that's going to bring a high level interest in this battle, but I don't know how is it going to develop. That's something that kind of bothers me, that kind of worries me. You can't predict how the fight is going to develop. And some fighters trade toe-to-toe, some fighters don't trade toe-to-toe, some are going to throw bombs, some are not going to throw bombs. I actually have no idea how is this going to play out. Usman fight concerns me for two reasons. The first reason is the fact that his brother in his corner is big for Usman. Yes, it's big for Usman, but Paulga is more well-rounded fighter. You know that very well, that Paulga offers better angling and Paulga is moving well to the side And I am worried if Usman tries to wrestle that Paulga might actually slip to the side or he might actually use his footwork. But again, if Usman keeps him into his space, he might have a good angle for offensive wrestling. It all depends on how the fight is going to develop. I'm talking about what my coach was telling about Paulga. Like Paulga has good movement, but you can catch the angle. The fact that worries me, I don't know how can I rate Muhammad Usman's angling when it comes to offensive wrestling, because I've seen him wrestling offensively in the central line. I haven't seen him wrestling offensively under angles. So that's the aspect of the game I cannot rate, and that worries me. That worries me a bit. I see Paulga as a better striker. That is true. But I don't see Paulga. I don't see Paulga as a better wrestler, and I don't see Paulga as a better guy on the cage. And the judges score damage in the first place. That worries me because Usman's brother is not making an enormous amount of damage. Paulga has no fight background. He learned MMA. He trained with Blades, though. Yeah, that's another reason to worry about. If you train with Curtis Blades, he knows to wrestle. What does Curtis Blades know? To wrestle. What does Curtis Blades do? He wrestles. Yeah, he wrestles. And I don't know angling on offensive wrestling of Kamaru's brother. That really worries me because every single time I was watching him, it was wrestling on the central line. He wasn't fighting guys who were moving sideways that much like Paulga, and that's really something that bothers me when my coach was explaining that you need to have a good angle against guys who constantly move to the side. And does he have a good angle? We have to see that tomorrow. Do I see it as a 50-50 fight? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. I think the line is pretty much off. I think the line is pretty much off. Yeah, line is pretty much off on that. If you're asking me, I would put Usman to be underdog maybe plus 130. Maybe plus 130. That's how I would place this line. But again, line could change. This is... I don't know, some lines are off. I'm going to tell you which lines are off here. Pretty much off line is, for example, Battle Sato. Very much offline. Sato should be plus 150. Makini Gonzales, super off. Makini should be minus 300. Alexei Chukal fine. Lipski Cachoeira. Why is Cachoeira an underdog? Such a big underdog. Why? Spivak Sakai. Sakai should be maybe plus 130, plus 140. Paulga Usman. 50-50 fight to me. Alright, Luki Neal is fine. Heel Santos is fine. Santos is on a downfall, on a down streak, but I don't understand some lines on this card. Some lines are terrible. Some lines are super off. And then somebody asked me, man, why are lines that are like this? I don't know. Ask the bookies. Ask the bookies what are their ideas, because I heavily disagree with some lines on this card. And can this be underdog card? Yes. Where can I see the opportunity of the underdog winning? Bueno Silva, not much. Granger, I give her some chances. Not the greatest in the world, though. Witt, no. Sato, yes. Gonzales, I don't give him big chances. Elvi, no. Cachoeira, yes. Sakai, there is a possibility. Walker Miller, 50-50 fight. Usman Paulga, 50-50 fight. Neil Luke, hard to expect Neil to win. Very hard, not impossible. Heel Santos, hard to expect Santos to win. But again, I don't know, man. Santos is not the same man after that, after those knee issues and after those knee stuff. So I really have no idea what to say about that one. But can this turn into a dog card? Yes, man. Yes, why not? It can turn into an underdog card, and I can see this as a nice little card, nice showing up, and yes, that can be a great dog card, a great dog show. That's how I see it. We can really enjoy this one. Yeah, I'm just checking the line on my phone. Mayra Priscilla with underdog parlay 15-1. Mayra Bueno Silva to win. I do agree with that. Hold on. I missed. Promašio sam. Mayra Makomarca. Mayra Bueno Silva to win. I agree. Priscilla to win. I think of putting some money on Priscilla. No, I'm seriously thinking of putting some money on Priscilla because she looked pretty much better than her opponent. I'm definitely thinking of putting some money on her. I agree with that. And also Wheat has to be Wheat is very big underdog. I don't know. Wheat is known for potential upsets, but I don't know. Not sure about this, but it can come to fruition. It's not impossible. I mean, two guys are fighting. This is like. Waiting a long time for a real dog card. Since that one in Brazil, 11 of 12 won this one, won though. So let's see. Yeah, you're right. Like, can we see underdog card? Guys, I think there is a possibility, like 50% of underdog to win. Would I like that to happen? Why not, man? It's fun. Usman, Sakai, Kachera, potentially Gonzalez, Sato, even maybe Granger. Dog cards are rare, but we enjoy them. We love them the most. I mean, when you ask me which card do you prefer, I always prefer dog cards because my lovely lads are going to earn more money. When we have a dog card, my lovely followers and lads are going to earn more money, which is good for them. This is actually very good for them, and I don't know. This is my philosophy is always like think, explore. I'm always trying to live this life, MMA. That is literally a life for me. There is no better life than MMA in the world. Because it makes the bookies also look like noobs. But man, why is Paulga versus Usman such a big difference in line? I don't know, man. I don't know. The difference in line, it's insane, man. Like, okay, Sato should be underdog. I agree, but man, Sato is plus 240. Does it make sense? Battle is a good fighter, but like Sato could be plus 140. I understand that the Battle is currently in the better shape. I understand that he has better wrestling, etc. But did people forget that Sato has a knockout power? Did bookies forget that? Did they forget that Sato might pull it out with a potential knockout? Did they forget that he has this violent right? People forget that. Sato has a violent right. Also, when it comes to Usman, Battle win against Core doesn't look that good anymore. No, it doesn't. Battle looked bad today, very bad. Maybe he's gonna recover until tomorrow. Who knows? He might recover until tomorrow, you never know that. He looked very bad at the weigh-in. On the other side, Sato was like, stepped on the scale. He was like, all right, I'm on the scale. Who gives a damn? I'm like, what? And Sato is like, stepped on the scale. Hey, I passed the scale. Hello, guys, I passed the scale. Awesome. Like it's everyday routine for Sato. Literally was an everyday routine for Sato. And Battle was like shaking. Barely came to the scale and he was like... Also, Sam Alvey. Have you seen how terrible Sam Alvey looked on the scale? Sam Alvey looked like extremely skinny and he was like, oh please, let me pass the scale. Oh please, let me pass the scale. and it didn't come to fruition, unfortunately. That's something that irritated me pretty much. But this is life, right? Yeah, this is life. That happens. Sam Alvey must win. He hasn't won last 5. He hasn't won last 6 as much as I know. Last 6 or 7. Yeah, when you already mentioned me, I need to... Sam Alvey is actually on point. He was given additional hour. Yeah, they gave him additional hour. I had to edit. Hello, Dev. Sam looked horrible. Yes, he did. It could be a good night for me. I'm dog hunting. I'm hearing a lot of barking. Yeah, I'm also hearing a lot of howling. Hello, Robert. I think Battle should win. Seeing Ibrahimov do well, but TUF is so terrible. That fight is a stay away from me. I'm backing you up on that one. I'm definitely backing you up on that one. 100% backing you up on that one. That fight is a stay away for a reason. For me too is a stay away, Robert. That fight is definitely a stay away. Stay away for a good reason. I would also stay away from that fight, man. TUF is horrible. Yes, man, TUF is super horrible. It's not horrible, it's like fucking super horrible. Like with all those TUF things, etc, etc. Why, man? Just why? What makes sense there? Priscilla, Witt, Myra, Sato, 50-1, get greedy. Let's go, man. I'm unsure of it though, but other fights could hit, man. You're a dog hunter. This could hit, man. Priscilla, I'm giving Priscilla. I think Priscilla should be a favorite now, though. I know you are now going to say I'm insane. Yes, I am. Myra, okay. Myra, if the fight goes the distance, she has all the chances. Sato to win. Sato has decent chances to win. I'm only scared of, like, I think Quinlan defeats Witt, but anything is possible. When Witt used to be an underdog, he was doing a great job. So good luck with that, man. Why not 50-1? That's a lot of money if it hits. That's a lot of money, really. Yeah, dog hunting is always a great thing. But I agree with you, Robert. Like that fight really is a stay away. The majority of us, and Sam Alvey versus Mikhail Alexichuk should be a slam dunk. Really should be a slam dunk. Alvey was given an additional hour to cut weight to 186, and he cut the weight, and Ariane Lipsky was unable to cut any more weight, and she missed the scale. She was fine with 20% of her purse. So So I have to say that I heavily agree on that. Definitely heavily agree on punishing her, especially with Battle's weight cut. Man, Battle looked horrible. Have you seen how he was at the scales? He was gasping for air, man. He was literally fighting for air. Have you seen when he was stepping on the scale how he was fighting for air? It was literally like this. Have you seen? He was like. Also, Sam Ellie was like. He was barely standing. I don't know how he cut to 186. Way to go, man. Way to go how you cut to 186. Way to go. That's awesome. A lot of respect to Sam Elvey for cutting to 186. He deserves nothing but respect, but man, how? How in earth? How in earth did he achieve that? That's $1 million question. How in earth did he achieve that? I don't know. Sam Elvey is some kind of a magician. 205, 185. He always hits the mark. He always hits the magical mark. He looked very skinny now. He's a dedicated father of 5. Man. Sam Elvey is just, I don't know. Like he's a superhuman. That's how I have a feeling. You got 5 kiddos. You're still fighting. Hats off, man. Really much my hat is off to Sam Elvey. I got to say, my hat is definitely off to Sam Elvey. I really appreciate everything he did and his performance, everything. It was awesome. It was awesome from top to bottom. Hello, James. How are you doing, friend? How's everything doing? Did you take Loki for a walk? You told me that you're taking him for a walk. Did you take him for a walk today, or like you just came from a walk, or? Alexichuk could do well at 185, to be honest. Yes, he looked amazingly. Have you seen how amazingly he looked? At 205, he looks like a fat boy. At 185, he looks amazing. Yes, I'm due to take him again for his third. Oh, you're taking him again. Well, your puppy is getting a lot of love from you. That's awesome. That really is awesome. That is outstanding, man. You're with him 24/7. I really like. That's awesome, really. It really is awesome. But when you mentioned his games with Bean, with Recycle Bean, well, I don't know what to say. It's the worst division too. I think he brutalizes Alvi. Yes, I think so too. I think Alexichuk doesn't look good at 205, but at 185, a killer. Literally a killer, man. 185 is his weight class. He's not looking fat at all. Have you seen at 205? He looks fat. At 185, it's a whole different story, you know? At 185, it's a whole different story, Robert. Definitely a different story. Got to say that. It's really much looking amazing at this weight class. Yes, he is really looking amazing. I think this is his weight class. I actually think he discovered his real weight class. I think he discovered where is he going to look great at. Yes, he's way too small at 205, to be honest. Not just too small, but man, he looks fat. At 205, he's like a fat boy. At 185, he looks normal, like with 6'0", 6 feet, all inches. 185, that's a good size, but 205, you need to be like a tank. I mean, we are not Mark Hunt. Mark Hunt was 5'10" and he weighed 265, but that was Mark Hunt. That was Mark Hunt. We got Chris Bernat with 5'9", who weighs 260, but Alexichuk, he is not that type of the opponent. No, it's quite a looking different. It's very much of a different look for Michal Alexichuk. I actually see Michal Alexichuk as a very, 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 very different type of juice. That's how I see him. At 185, that's his weight class. He could brutalize everybody who's not in top 10. I mean, if he reaches top 10, that's a whole different story. But when I'm seeing how he brutalized Shamil Gamzatov, I believe, have you seen those big left hands? At 205, he lost that fight against Modestas Bakauskas. Modestas looked stronger than him. So, Vlad, do you like the Predator movies? Yes, every single Predator movie. I'm a big fan, especially Predator versus Alien. Every single Predator movie, but Predator vs. Alien is my favorite one. Part 1 of Predator, I do, but I'm telling you, Predator vs. Alien, that was the best movie. The new Predator movie, Prey is out today. The new movie, I didn't watch that one, I'm gonna watch it. I will have to watch it, but I'm the fan of classic movies, just to know. So if you have some movie that was like popular 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm a super big fan of classic movies. New movies, I don't watch them that much, but I watch it from time to time. For example, Prison Break is my favorite telenovela. Like Prison Break, it was popular when? That and The Walking Dead, I love The Walking Dead. Damn, just saw The Walking Dead battle indeed look terrible. I'm a fan of Walking Dead. No, really, I'm a big fan. Have you seen the shows Shawshank Redemption? Yes, yes. Yes, I've seen Shawshank Redemption. That's awesome. Yes, I've seen. The movie I meant. Shawshank Redemption, yes. Yes, I know what is Shawshank Redemption, yes. I also like zombie movies. No, horror like, but not every single horror movie. Depends which one. But zombie thematics, it's like, or Living Dead or something like that. I really like those kind of movies. But I also like action movies too. Western movies, it depends. Like westerns, it depends really. But action, horror, sci-fi. Sci-fi is number one. Have you seen The Warriors? Yes. Also, Star Trek is a great movie. Yeah, Star Trek. Awesome, just awesome. Witcher is excellent. I mean, Battle looked like a Walking Dead. Battle looked like a Walking Dead. Ah. You thought that Brian Battle was looking like a Walking Dead. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Sorry, I didn't understand you. Sorry, I didn't understand what you wrote. Sorry, man. I didn't understand what you wrote. Yes, he looked like a Walking Dead. I'm backing you up on that one. I didn't write it clear. No, no problems, no problems. Yes, he looked like a Walking Dead. 100% you're right on that one. That is 100% on point. That statement. Backing you up on that statement, it is 100% on point. Yeah, I will agree with that. Any news regarding the restoration? Not yet. I'm feeling way better though. I'm just feeling way better. My med is reduced, so good news. These are good news. I think everything is going to be way better for me. How are you doing anyway? I mean, you told me that you were having problems with your puppy, etc. And I hope he is a bit... The glove, I was meaning. The restoration of the glove. Can you message me tomorrow so I can send you a picture, because I'm not home right now. Just message me tomorrow, Ginge, and I will send you the photo. It is restored. Just message me tomorrow so I don't forget. Yes, it's at my home. It's restored. Doesn't look like the primary version of the UFC glove, but they added some colors, they added some markers, etc. So I hope you're gonna be pleased. This is a real UFC glove. It looks way better. But don't forget to message me tomorrow. I will forget. I need to travel on Sunday, so I'm having a lot of obligations. Like, sometimes you gotta hate the fans. I'm going to meet my fans, man. So, yes, I'm gonna meet them, and that kind of... The problem is I don't want to meet them, but it seems I don't have much of a choice. But as long as you are happy with it, that's what matters. Of course I'm happy with it, man. Of course I'm happy. That's the unique present. That's the unique thing I've got. So, of course I'm happy. I'm extremely happy with that. I would always be happy with such a gift. That's one of the best gifts I've ever got. And I hope you are happy. I'm gonna bring some more merch. I don't know where it is now. I was planning to send you something, but it's kind of maybe too big for the mail. And thanks means a lot. No problems, man. I was really thinking to send you something, but it's too big for mail. Robert Vlad, I'm so pissed fucking Petrovsky beat Maximo. That was such a fluke. And if Battle loses, we're gonna see how much of a fluke that was. I think Petrovsky beat Maximo via fluke too. It really was a fluke to me either. You're pissed for a reason. I'm pissed for that too. Yeah, but that too big for mail. A new dog. It's actually very big flag, like this, extremely big flag. But I don't know how to send it. Maybe I will have to cut something when I return from vacation. I will think something up. He literally got too cocky and didn't defend his neck and went out cold. He didn't defend his neck at all. But I was planning to send you that later, maybe in October. So I do appreciate my mods and and fans. But that's something like, it's maybe I'll have to cut it, etc. But the intention matters, right? The intention matters the most, and you deserve that. You are one of the guys who helped me the most. But I plan that like September, October. I will see. I need to figure it out. That kid is still. I'm just pissed. His hype died all because of that. Well, hype dies with the first loss. You know that very well, Robert. When you lose for the first time, your hype is going to die. Unfortunately, it is shitty. It sucks, but that's the way it is. That's something we can't change. I know it kind of sucks from time to time, but that's the way it goes. It makes me angry too. Really makes me angry. I understand why it makes me angry in the first place, but that's the way it is. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll be live for 5 more minutes. Oh shit, I forgot to take my meds, but okay, I'm gonna take them when I finish this. But yeah, Robert, I'm definitely backing you up on that one. Perfectly makes sense to me. My dad is killing mosquitoes. Pozdravljate, ovaj Britanac provalio da se tu. He is greeting you too. My dad is greeting you too. Onaj Ginger nešto ima psa, provalio da si tu. Alright, yeah. Actually, I got to say, I'm also pissed about that, Robert, but you know that your hype is going to go down when you lose for your first time. Paddy's hype, for example. Paddy's winning, and hype is going up. But what would have happened if he lost to Jordan Levitt, for example? Champ, I shall message you tomorrow, dog. Walking duties await. Say hi to your parents from me, no problem. I already told it to my dad. I already told him that you are greeting him. No problem, man. My dad is here. He is greeting you too. Yeah, okay. Huh? What did you say? My dad is greeting you too. Just message me tomorrow. Don't forget. I need to send you that photo, but knowing me, I will probably forget. So one message and I won't forget. Thanks for the positive support. And thank you for the positive answers. You know, it means a lot to me, really. Really means a lot to me, all of your support, etc. It's awesome. It's really awesome when you have people who love you. Good night, buddy. Good night to you too. Enjoy walking puppy. Such bullshit for that bum, Petrovsky. He'll never be anything. I already know it. He'll never be the champ. You're right about that. He's got good wrestling, but that's all he's got. You can't. I mean, with good wrestling, you can't be the champ with just good wrestling. You need way more than good wrestling to become a champ. So technically, you need way more things to become a champ aside of good wrestling. So that's how I see it. You need way more than being a good wrestler. You need to have good grappling game. You need to have great punches, great counters, good kicks, excellent takedown defense, offense, good defensive coverage. You need to have a lot of things. It's never easy to become a champ, you know? It's really much never easy mission. Petrovsky, I don't see Petrovsky becoming a champ. On the other side, Maximov's got awesome grappling. He's got really awesome grappling. That grappling is really awesome, man. I do see Maximov as a potential challenger or a potential title matchup, etc. There is a big potential in him. There is a really big potential in Maximo, Robert. But time will show, you know. For Maximo, I do have a feeling he might reach top 10. Okay, top 15. Okay, let me say top 15. Maybe top 10 would be too much. Like top 15. Yeah, pretty much a decent way to go, gotta say. Maybe it was a fluke, really, for Petrovsky. This could have been a real fluke. There is a chance it was a fluke, though. Also, I will continue to create gaming content, just to know, because I have a lot of videos of gaming on my channel. I mean, I found them on my old PC, but I'm gonna edit some of them, and it really looks awesome, like an old school. I really feel like an old school boy there, with all those stuff. But okay, that's life. Why not? Why not, man? Alright, guys, I will have to go now. Catch you later, and this is going to be a great night for all of us. Alright, have a great day, everyone. Goodbye, and we're gonna enjoy. Night, night, everyone.